In a valley where water is life, an old man walks daily. He carries a yoke with 2 buckets, one perfect, one cracked, through the golden fields. The sun casts long shadows as he walks. In the eyes of the crowd, perfection is the only true measure of a man's worth and value. They call him a fool because half of his water is lost. He walks through the village square under the weight of their judgmental and cold glares. Look at the clumsy old man, they whisper with mockery. They see only the wasted trail of wet stones behind his slow and steady, humble footsteps. Every drop falling on the parched ground is seen as a failure. To them, the leaky bucket is nothing more than a useless, broken, and discarded tool. Yet the old man remains silent, ignoring the laughs of the crowd. He continues his journey, step by step, embracing his humble and imperfect daily duty. Is it foolishness or deep, long-term thinking? Wisdom often hides itself behind what the world calls a flaw, waiting for the right moment to truly shine. The water leaks from the crack like a steady, rhythmic heartbeat. Each drop is a promise made to the earth, a secret only he truly understands. The old man does not repair the cracks with clay or rope. He carries the burden of imperfection with a grace that the villagers cannot yet comprehend. Consider 2 coins, a golden one for instant fame and silver for endurance. The world chooses gold, but the wise man knows the deep value of silver. He looks at his broken bucket not with shame, but with kindness. He knows that being useful is far more important than appearing to be perfect. He possesses a different vision, seeing far beyond the immediate loss of water. And he understands that every leak is an opportunity to nourish the hidden seeds. Then, a brutal drought strikes the ancient valley with merciless force. The sun turns the lush ground into a mosaic of dry, cracked and dusty earth. Streams that once flowed freely now reveal only grey, sun-bleached stones. Efficiency and speed are no longer enough to save the thirsty, dying and desperate village. A strange sickness spreads through the houses made of cold stone. The air is heavy with despair as the villagers grow weak and very, very afraid. In the dim light of their homes, the people pray for relief. Their strength fades as the water jars sit empty and the heat remains relentless. The village doctor stares at his empty shelves with complete and utter helplessness. The rare medicinal herbs needed for the cure have all withered away. Without the sacred medicine, the valley stands on the brink of ruin. The perfect buckets brought water to drink, but they could not bring healing. But look toward the mountain path where the old man has walked. While the valley is brown and dead, a miraculous ribbon of color appears. Along one side of the trail, wildflowers begin to bloom beautifully. A lush green path emerges, defiant against the heat and the dry mountain air. Rare herbs and vibrant plants grow thick between the rugged grey rocks. This is the path where the leaky bucket has dripped for many years. The most precious medicinal flowers are now opening their delicate, soft petals. They survive because of the constant moisture from the old man's bucket. Every wasted drop from the past has nurtured this life today. What the village called an estate has become a garden of miraculous healing grace. The villagers discover the green trail and gasp in total disbelief. They finally realize that the leaky bucket was actually a silent and patient savior. The doctor gathers the fresh herbs with trembling, hopeful hands. He knows now that these plants are the only thing that can save his people. The crowd that once mocked the old man now watches in silence. They see the fruits of his patience blooming in the middle of the desert. High on the mountain peak, the old man looks down in peace. He sees the valley beginning to breathe again as the medicine is prepared. He holds the 2 coins once more, choosing to discard the gold. He values the quiet impact of his work over the loud praise of men. True wisdom is not about being flawless or achieving perfect results. It is about using your own cracks to serve the world in unique ways. The leaky bucket rests beside the flowers it helped to create. It is a symbol of how our weaknesses can become our greatest hidden strength. Warm sunlight bathes the old man's face in a golden, soft glow. He has chosen the path of inner peace over the need for recognition. His calm smile reflects a heart that is content with its purpose, Now, he knew the value of the leek long before the flowers ever bloomed. Life returns to the valley as the fever finally begins to break. The green trail spreads, reminding everyone of the miracle that saved their lives. The villagers now look at the old man with newfound deep respect. They have learned that perfection is often a hollow and very narrow goal. He continues his daily walk, still carrying his old cracked bucket. He is no longer an outcast, but a teacher of a very profound truth. Do not fear your cracks, for they are where the light enters. They are the channels through which you can water the world's thirstiest places. Are you a leaky bucket, pouring your soul out for others? Or are you a silent savior, waiting for your small acts to bloom? Embrace your flaws and let your kindness flow through every single crack. For in the end, our imperfections are what make us truly beautiful.